Hey everybody, it's me. I came on here to show you what I have been working on recently. I know I haven't been on here in a long time, but I have made some stuff, but I forgot to do videos, and it went out to the store that I'm going to try to sell it. But this, in time for Easter, I made book paper covered eggs. I thought they turned out really cute, and I put this, it's not lace and it's not ribbon, it's like cloth. Put that around, all the way around the container. I'm standing up trying to do this, so bear with me. All the way around, and then I hot glued it on, and then I hot glued the jute on, and then I made the little jute bows and put one on each side so that no matter which way it was turned, it would have a bow. But I thought they turned out really cute. It's like a antique Easter. And I started out using, let me grab one here. I don't know if y'all remember that last year I said that I had bought these cartons of 12 decorating Easter eggs, and these are distributed by Walmart, I believe. I know I get them at Walmart. It says walmart.com right there. So, and Walmart distributed by Walmart Stores Inc. So this may be, something that Walmart is exclusive to Walmart. I do not know, but I got the white ones last year, and I got the black chalkboard ones, and they also came out this year with pastels, but I didn't get those. But I got Bailey a dozen to do, when she comes over for to use with her markers, and then I got me a couple more, I think, maybe 3 more, because I had this idea to do this, and I thought. And the original carton, I used the carton, I just decorated them, put them back in the carton, and then just decorated the carton like that. So, there's something else to do. I thought these would, they would look really pretty with tissue paper on them, also, decoupage tissue paper. I don't think scrapbook paper would work because I had a hard time laying down the book paper. But what I did was I just took a page out of this old book, and this is actually an old Nora Lofts, I think, The Concubine by Nora Lofts. And it's a novel based upon the life of Anne Boleyn, Henry VIII's second wife, whom the Spanish ambassador most often referred to as the concubine in his dispatches. But anyway, I just tore out the book page. I'll show you how I did it. Guess I just tear it out. And I would tear all around this white stuff right here. Tear off the, the chapter heading, the page number, all the blank spots. This one has a blank spot here, but on the other side it's got writing. So I'm not going to tear that. I'm just going to go ahead and tear around where the edge would be. Like that. Not a very good page to demonstrate with, is it? And then right around like that. And this was an old book, published date in the early 1960s, so it already had an age on it. I didn't have to do any aging to it. But then what I did was, this makes it lay down on the egg better because it's kind of softened. If any of you, now I'm 58 and I live in West Virginia, and most of my people were from rural West Virginia. Any of you out there, country girls, my age, 58 or older, country girls, remember going to the outhouse and there was a catalog and the grown-ups showed you how to soften that paper up to use it? Yes, people, they actually did that. What do you think before there was toilet paper? Go like that. Go like that and get the paper nice and soft. so it would lay. So now it's more pliable, so it would bend over the egg. So that's how I did it. And then whenever I used some old matte Mod Podge. I didn't even know it was still any good. Somebody had given it to me, and I think it had actually been frozen. But that's what I used, was this matte Mod Podge, and put that on there. And I used a very, very small brush. I don't think I have one over here, but, and this isn't it, but that's about the size. Only it was one of those awful cheap black ones that you get when you buy like a kid's watercolor set. But the bristles were black and they were really stiff, and this one seems to be stiff. What in the world? I must not have got that one cleaned off. But they were about this wide, and you just brush the, you would just brush the Mod Podge on the egg. And that cheapy one, that worked great because it held up. And then you would lay the paper down and then just start pushing it down like that. And the smaller pieces work better on this. Don't get too small because then it'll look too busy, but you can't use too big either because of the curve, the curve of the egg, and you would get those little humps, and it would harden. But the wetter it got with the Mod Podge, the more it would lay down. But that's how I did it. So, and it seems like it takes forever, but it doesn't really take forever. It's that I use my nonstick mat, and I would hold the bottom and do the top half, and then I'd have to wait for the top half to dry before I could turn it over and do the bottom half. And before I put them in the carton, I let them cure overnight. But you can do the whole dozen. I just came in my craft room and did a couple at a time. And that looks really dark right there because several words have overlapped right there. And see, this is why, right there, that's why I trim off all of that blank where there's no writing, because then you get those spots. And I did notice that. I got a couple of those in there. But, see how that looks? That's with the blank spots. And I went, oopsie. But I wasn't about to go take it off and go over it again. But I think it turned out really cute. And like I said, these are available at Walmart during Easter season. They had them last year, and I got these at the Buchanan Walmart, the next town over. And then they didn't have them again this year. But I'll be darned if my local Walmart didn't have a bunch of these, so I didn't have to go very far when I needed them. There you go, something else to do with these Walmart Easter eggs. They're plastic, but they got kind of a powdery coating on them because they're made to hold the dye that come, the little packs of Paz dye that they sell. So they have a little bit of tooth to the outside. They're not totally slick. They're a little bit rough. So they work really well. So that's just a hint, and that's my project. And I will be back on here in a little bit with another project and a review of a die set. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.